Rise of British power. Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar. Battle of Plassey. Causes for battle. The British East India Company had been gaining influence in Bengal, which was one of the richest provinces in India at the time. Siraj-ud-Daulah, who ascended to the throne in 1756 CE, opposed British expansion and took several steps to curb their influence, including attack on the British trading posts in Calcutta. The British East India Company under Robert Clive sought to overthrow Nawab Siraj-ud-Daulah and replace him with a more favourable ruler, while also protecting their commercial interests. The battle. The forces of the British and Siraj-ud-Daulah met at Plassey in 1757. The Nawab was defeated and captured. Later he was executed. One of the main reasons for the defeat of the Siraj-ud-Daulah was the defection of several of his commanders and officials who were either bribed or persuaded to betray him. Most notably, Mir Jafar, the commander-in-chief of Siraj-ud-Daulah's army, switched sides and joined the British. Outcomes of the battle. The British then installed Mir Jafar as the new Nawab of Bengal, a puppet ruler who was loyal to the British East India Company. The British now started to exploit the resources of Bengal. Consequently, the economic condition of Bengal began to deteriorate. When Mir Jafar opposed it, the British deposed him and made his son-in-law Mir Qasim the Nawab of Bengal. Battle of Buxar. Causes for battle. Upon becoming the Nawab, Mir Qasim shifted his capital from Murshidabad to Munger. He started opposing British officials and showing insubordination to his government and their abuse of legal instruments like Dastak and Farman. Then Mir Qasim took the extreme step of abolishing all duties on internal trade and benefiting his subjects by giving them the concession that the British had forcefully snatched. Hostility between the company and Mir Qasim increased, and the British declared war against Mir Qasim. The battle. Mir Qasim made alliance with Nawab Shuja-ud-Daulah of Awadh and Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II. The combined army of them met at Buxar in 1764 against the British under Hector Munro. The combined army was defeated and British forced them to come under the Treaty of Allahabad in 1765. Outcomes of the battle. After the battle, Mir Qasim fled and Mir Jafar was reinstalled as Nawab of Bengal by the British. Nawab Shuja-ud-Daulah had to pay a large indemnity to the British and acknowledging the supremacy of the British. Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II granted the Diwani rights of Bengal to the British and became a puppet of the British. The Diwani rights now allowed the British to use the vast revenue resources of Bengal. Finally, in 1772, the British took over the direct charge of Bengal and laid the foundation for British colonial rule over India.